Our first top play sent in from Lake Gacy kicks off a G League game with the off to the races, then yo-yos the ball back for the slam. Way to psych up the crowd. Next clip imported from France from Mermou 31. Opponent turns over that ridiculous lob. Then they respond with a self-alley for the win. And they switch hands for good measure. Ambidextrously awesome.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists. And he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, it gives my teammates an opportunity to score. And that's what's always mattered to me. And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
Yeah, and in the postseason, you'd love to be at full strength, but neither team is, and they've just got to deal with it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Hood in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now Lillard. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. The pass to Hood. Clock at 6. From about 16, he squares up and sinks it.
And that's a gimme for Rodney Hood.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Shoots over Nurkic. LeBron, Hood.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Lillard against Schroeder. Fires from deep. And it's Lillard missing. Here are the Lakers. Davis with it. Lillard picks him up. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Davis. Gasol trying to free himself up. That's good from Davis on the assist by Schroeder.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
McCollum finds Lillard. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Rebound the Lakers.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Anthony.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's McCollum. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
It's good.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Outside Hood. They need this. That one drops for him. Hood's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really have to like Hood's decision making. In pick and roll sets, he always makes the right call.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. McCollum outside. Pulls up on the wing. Gasol with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. James with it. Over Anthony. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Portland also making some changes. Cantor, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Robert Covington subbed in for Rodney Hood. Covington against James. Here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Trailblazers trail by 9. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Matthews in for Caldwell Pope. Out to Morris over Giles. Almost, but it rolls out.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
LeBron against Lillard. James wide open. Knocks down the step back J. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Giles, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
And Matthews kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Lillard. And it's James missing. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 7. Took him no time at all on that one. Here's James. Kuzma outside. Passes it to Harrell. Outside Matthews. From downtown. And James gets it to go on the assist by Matthews. James has got 7 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Lillard. That one wide left.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Kuzma passes to James. Here's Matthews. James trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lillard from outside connects from three-point range.
Yeah, and when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked how he stays so grounded despite all of his individual success.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough place. Didn't get recruited in high school. I went to a small college, so I just come from something different than somebody that might have been 8th grade #1 prospect and getting recruited by every school in the country in the 9th grade where they might be a little bit more entitled.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in a shooting guard.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harrell, that's good.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marcus All's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Anthony Davis comes in for Morris. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for LeBron. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Kanter. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Harry Giles. Hood's checked in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. Kept alive, Nurkic, the layup missed.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And stolen by Hood. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Trent. He's got 6. Good work defensively by Gasol.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Trailblazers trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Snatched up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. A 3 ball. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Trent passes to McCollum. And here's Hood. 5 on the clock. Nurkic trying to get open. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Caldwell Pope, and stolen by Hood. Fast break, here we go. Here's McCollum.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. And Portland with a change here, too. Lillard's checked in. Lakers leading by 13. Pass to Schroeder. Puts it up. Trying to get open is Davis. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. McCollum dishes to Lillard. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's the activity they need from Schroeder on the defensive end. With his quickness, he can be disruptive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Anthony kicks to McCollum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He throw good, McCollum.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he makes both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Lakers leading by 16. Outside, Davis. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Another shot. And Nurkic lays it in.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Here's James. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Schroeder against Lillard. Outside, Covington. Pass to McCollum. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 6 points.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
They get it back. Caldwell Pope kicks it over to Schroeder. It's Davis on the wing. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go.
This is the thing. You can get up in AD's shirt, try to affect the shot, but his size allows him to shoot right over you.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, LeBron is blessed with every physical advantage. I don't know how you stop him without fouling.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Both good from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Schroeder against Lillard. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Taking a look at the Lakers. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in game one with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
I know it's his 17th year, but this is LeBron at his best. Consistent, high-energy play, making the presence felt on offense, all while setting a strong example for his teammates.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
They didn't really show the effort on the boards they did. They were out-rebounded, and now they really got their work cut out for them in the second half. If they're going to come back, they need to put in a much better effort on the glass.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol and at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 14-point game. Here's McCollum. That shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. Down low, here's Davis. Excellent D there from Anthony.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And stolen by Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 14. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Gasol with the defensive effort. And the pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Over Caldwell Pope. McCollum no good.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
From 10 feet out. That shot by Caldwell Pope no good. Trailblazers trail by 18. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Portland again missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Trent's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 20. Three-pointer, Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Passes it to Kuzma. And good that time. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Trent passes to Lillard. And Gasol sends it back.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside Anthony. Feeds to Lillard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 14 points for him.
Crazy. Crafty in traffic. Lillard beats you with skill, quickness, and that tremendous will.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot no good. Trailblazers trail by 19. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Trailblazers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. And the Lakers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Matthews in for Caldwell Pope. Cantor, he's checked in for Portland. Robert Covington comes in for Rodney Hood. And Anthony drops them both. And here's Matthews. Pass to LeBron. Morris with the ball. Covered by Anthony. Harrell trying to free himself up. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists here tonight. Lillard way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 17 now. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the paint. And Harrell snaps it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Cantor kicks to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Matthews with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The feed to Morris. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Harry Giles is checked in for Portland. Here's Lillard. He's got 17. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Misses off the right iron. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Up again. It's good on the putback.
This is Montrezl Harrell, strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance.
Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Harrell. To the inside. Schroeder. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Schroeder's got 10.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Here's Cantor. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Cantor's got his first points of the night.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Lillard from deep three-point land, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Giles, and it's Cantor in at the 5.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Morris. That one no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Rodney Hood's checked in for Harry Giles. That's good from Cantor. Here's James. And he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the middle. And Hood with the basket on the assist by Cantor.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's James. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basket by McCollum.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
Here's Schroeder. No good. Some solid defense from Lillard. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic is checked in. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Portland making a change here. Anthony's checked in. McCollum outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Ring shot on the way. That one misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 26 points.
Willing to do whatever it takes to win. LeBron sacrificed his body on a nightly basis.
Trailblazers trail by 20. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. James against Hood. Comes up empty down low. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
The quick trigger. Hood piercing the defense with the effective catch and shoot J.
Caldwell-Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Trailblazers trail by 17. And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. The free throw drops for Lillard.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Caldwell Pope outside. Launches a three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Schroeder, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another three.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
James with it. Lillard picks him up. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Harrell dishes to Caldwell Pope. For the three. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. McCollum left side. Yep, that one goes in there.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
James looking around. It's stolen by Anthony. The three from McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland. And stolen by Hood. Goes up. Yes!
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Nurkic with the steal. Count it!
When this team is looking for a bucket, they turn to Rodney Hood. Just a remarkable player who's ready to score at any moment.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Schroeder outside. Back to James. And just miss after miss right now.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Lakers call time here. The score knotted at 81. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. The three from LeBron. No good from three-point territory. Yes!
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .11 seconds left in the game. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
James outside. Lets it go with the 3.
And that's Rodney Hood. He can do it on offense, and he can do it on the defensive end.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Trailblazers, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Lillard in at the 1. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 3. Covington trying to break free, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 31 points.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Portland the foul. Free throw good, LeBron. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Hood. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And Hood is not scared to look for his shot inside. Very crafty, using his length well.
Here's Schroeder. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. The 3 from McCollum, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Lillard from outside. Rebound the Lakers. Gasol's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's James, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he can't get either to fall. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. And it's Hood in the corner. They get it again. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Hood against LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Over McCollum. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball from the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
And Caldwell Pope not letting the pressure of the moment affect his focus.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Lillard from outside. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
It counts.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And a wide-open look for Hood. Count it!
What poise by Hood, calmly draining the shot at a crucial time.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Money!
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 27 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And so here's Portland. Here's Nurkic. Anthony trying to get open. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. From deep three-point range, here's Nurkic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I mean, amazing. Mark was drafted 48th overall, even after his brother Powell was drafted 3rd overall. Might have put a chip on Mark's shoulder.
A 3 from McCollum. He can't get that one to fall. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so...
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference play.
What do you guys want to see on 2K TV? Tell us on social media.
We want to hear from you. Follow us at NBA2K_2KTV.
Hit that follow button right now, and we'll be back next Friday with an all-new episode.
Until then, enjoy some 2K.
Bye.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. 2 survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden out there with Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol and at the 5 roaming the paint. So the Rockets win the tip. And here's Harden. He kicks it to House. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Boy, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Caldwell-Pope against Harden. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And getting the offense started with a high quality. Look down low.
Caldwell-Pope dishes to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Harden bounce pass. Houston moving the ball around. And Davis sends it back. Caldwell-Pope outside. Over House. He's off on that one. And it's Houston the other way. Outside, Wall. Harden outside. From past the arc. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the range of Harden deserves a lot of respect because his form is really almost perfect. He's never off balance when he shoots the three-point shot. He's always got his legs under it.
Stolen. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And laid in to finish the break.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here is Davis. Caldwell-Pope outside. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Cousins. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. The kick out to Wall. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Wall's got 5 now.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Davis surveying the floor. Now the feed to Caldwell-Pope. At the elbow, it's James. Shot to stop the run, and James throws it down.
You know, you see some guys, and they might panic a little bit in that situation, but with LeBron, rarely happens. I mean, he knows exactly how much time he's got to get the shot away.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's McLemore. Here's Nwaba. Here's Gordon. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Schroeder. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Kuzma. Harrell against Wood. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here's Gordon. Fader on the way. Wood can't hit. Schroeder with the ball. For three. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
.141 left here in the opening quarter. Inside. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Gordon.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. Passes to Kuzma. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. And Harrell slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Now here's Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Brown outside. That 3 off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Harrell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. That's good from Harrell. Now here's McLemore. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Gordon missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Back to Schroeder. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Gordon. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Wood. Gordon is out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's Brown, and it's Mwaba in at the power forwards position.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. And David Mwaba picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Rockets. John Wall comes in for Eric Gordon. Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fires for 3. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by James. Kuzma's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. To the inside. And finished off by Wood.
Yeah, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's LeBron outside, but they recover it. And that one's good by Davis.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Here's Wall. 5 points in the game. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Rockets making the shot. It's rebounded by Houston. Now James. 6 points for him. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brown against Davis.
Look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Wood. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
James, the good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Ladies and gentlemen, go! Laker girls!
Lakers with some changes. Gasol comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Daniel House comes in for Sterling Brown. And it's James Harden in for Ben McLemore.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Down low. And Davis can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harden, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 5. No good. That would have tied it. In the corner, it's James. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. James has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
And the rejection by James. There's 1:26 left in the first half. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris comes in for Davis, and it's Matthews in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And both free throws good for LeBron. Rockets trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And the layup falls. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Harden surveying the D. Shoots over Matthews. Misses off the left iron. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Feeds it to LeBron. Back to Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to James. Matthews has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Triggered by our defense. We talked about days getting back to defending and so we can get out and run, and we finally got some stops.
That is your team's identity. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Taking a look at the Lakers, they put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Shaq, what do you think about the Lakers?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Rockets?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol and at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Lakers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 13 to the paint, Tucker. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
Tucker doing a nice job getting it done from there.
And here is LeBron. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. LeBron outside. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
James outside. Schroeder outside. Clock at 6. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Hits the jumper in space. Harden's got 7 points.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
And the Lakers call time here. Some changes for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. Houston also making some changes. Christian Wood comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Ben McLemore in for Daniel House. Bounce pass, Schroeder. A fader. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the basket by Harden.
It doesn't really matter if you body Harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Schroeder finds Harrell. Back to Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on John Wall. The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Brown, he's checked in for Houston. Schroeder hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Wall. 7 points in the game. And too long on the shot. Fast break. The Lakers. Davis has the open look. Good on the triple. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hey, and Davis is knocking that shot down from deep. He's hard to deal with, and his team is tough to beat.
Here's Wall. Pass to Wood. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Davis. Loads it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Wall looking for an opening. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a switch here also for Houston. David Nwaba is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And that one falls for John Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Morris, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Schroeder over Wall. And that one comes up a bit short.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it goes down 2 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Kuzma against Brown. Here's Morris. That one's off, still out of sync. Rockets trail by 7. McLemore with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good D by Matthews. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Lakers with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And LeBron's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Daniel House comes in for Sterling Brown. And Eric Gordon subbed in for John Wall.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
McLemore, the pass to Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's the pass to Kuzma. Rebounded by Tucker.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is House, defended by Gasol. It's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Now here's James. He's got 12. Basket good. Gasol's got 6.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The shot that time, not on target. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers on top. They lead by 7. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got P.J. Tucker. Gordon out there with Harden. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's House in at the small forward. The three from Harden drains it from beyond the arc.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Schroeder outside. Trying to get open is Davis. Outside for Gasol. Shoots over Cousins. Here's Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
That's good from Schroeder.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a two-possession game, at least.
Here's Cousins, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside, Davis. Doesn't go that time. Rockets trail by 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Harden. And no good that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. And the three ball is good.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now, here is Harden. Here is House. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Back to Harden. Outside Gordon. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers leading by 8. In the corner, it's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Harden. But they'll get another chance. And Cousins kicks to House. Back to Cousins. Over Caldwell Pope, and it's Cousins. That time on the assist by House.
Back to the basket, facing up. Cousins can still score with the best of the bigs in the league.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
The New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. We'll see if they can get it done.
Now here's Schroeder. He feeds it to Harrell. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's Harrell missing. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. Here's Harden, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Wood against Harrell. Caldwell Pope outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And so it's Houston with it. 8-point game. Harden. And that one drops for him. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's James. And no good. Nice D from Wall. Rockets trail by 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell-Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Harden outside. Rebound the Lakers. Schroeder's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, James, guarded by Harden. Here's Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 10.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Los Angeles.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all of the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 5. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Harden the pass to Wood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's the first, and that brings them within 5. He hits both from the stripe. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Harden can't hit. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Knocks down the 3.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for your Lakers, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So both teams making some changes here. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And Harden launches it from deep, off target. And so the Lakers take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time